Hi all, it's Alan Vukas, and today's Thursday, February 8th, and I am here in Colorado in this beautiful Thursday morning. I'm spending some time pulling some cards. I've pulled some tarot card and an oracle card for today. I'm also having some coffee, and now it's time for me to have a conversation with you about what I need to know today to be in alignment with my highest good. That's the question that I ask myself every day, and I use oracle cards in the tarot to access that intuition to inform my intention and actions for today. What do I need to know to be in alignment with my highest good? How does my consciousness need to expand? What additional idea is necessary? What's there right around the corner that will support me in taking the steps and actions that I need to take today to co-create with life, to co-create the good that I desire, to co-create, to be an avenue to a channel to bring the good into the world that life is seeking to express through me. This is what I'm seeking to know. And so I use the cards. The cards that I'm using are the cards that we've been using up to this point, Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. There's some information in the links below. You can check that out. So let's just take a look at the card that I drew today. So I drew an oracle card. And it's number 22, Blessed. Notice this looks like an angel coming out of a nautilus shell, and there's stars, which are celebrations. There are gifts that are being given by Spirit to me, this blessing. But the way I drew the card today was in protection or reversed. Blessed. So let me share with you the essential meaning of that card and also read from the guidebook, as I always do. And yesterday I was doing a reading for someone, and this is the importance of, I believe, the importance of actually reading the guidebook, taking a look, checking for additional information. Because wherever we're currently standing at right now in consciousness, I mean, as far as who we are, the sum total of all of our thoughts and memories and acts, that's where we're at right now. This is where we're standing. And from this vantage point, or this perspective, I'm only able to see what I'm able to see based on past experiences and what I am open to. And so the guidebook, it can help us access additional ideas that are just right outside of our reach. And that's the reason for it, of us pulling cards, is not for us to know what we already know, but for us, what else do I need to know? And so use the guidebook, check it out. But let me read to you what the essential meaning is of this card, Blessed. Something wonderful that's unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. One of the definitions of grace means merit, undeserved merit, or unearned merit, or one of my favorite authors, a teacher and mentor of mine, and is Ernest Holmes. And in his book, The Science of Mind, in the glossary, or the glossary, he defines grace as the divine givingness of Spirit. It is Spirit giving of itself to its creation. And I always use the analogy or the metaphor, or maybe it's analogy, or maybe it's a metaphor, but of Niagara Falls. And if you've ever been to Niagara Falls, I've been on the Maid of the Mist in the little boat that goes down into the basin there at the base, and this river is just pouring. It's giving of itself to it's giving of itself to the river down there at the basin. And to me, that is always what I think of when I think of grace, that life is flowing and working things out for our good. And so blessed speaks to this. But today I drew the card reversed, or in protection. And so what message does that mean when it's in protection? Let me read that to you. Humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you you have hit rock bottom, and what's required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. And I don't believe it's necessarily that that's when you'll be blessed. That's when you will awaken to you will have the realization that you're blessed when you are surrendered. And so I drew another card because I love this. I mean, this is the truth. I mean, in order for me to see grace in my life and for me to recognize that I have been blessed and that there is grace and there are things happening in my life, not because of what I've done, but just because of me living and stepping into each day. In order for me to awake to that, I have to surrender to the truth that I'm not alone on this journey, that there is this thing called life that is in me. And life is, even though maybe the dog woke me up, Bodhi woke me up this morning, he really didn't. Because there was something within me that was there, this presence that was aware of what was going on in my world, and it awoke me this morning. I can't make my heart beat. I can't I maybe can hold my breath, but even if I tried to hold my breath, my body would still, life is seeking to express itself. And so when I surrender to that knowing, then I can recognize that it's not about my doing, but it's about who I am in spirit. And so I drew another card today because I wanted to, well, where do I need to surrender? And I drew the Four of Wands reversed. And what this card means when it's upright in the tarot, if you notice, there are these, it's a celebration, there's a coming together, there's something has been established, there has been some completion, there's an abundance, there is a party going on. And this is one of the happiest cards in the tarot deck, and I got it reversed. And what does that mean? What does that mean when it's reversed? Well, when it's reversed, it simply means transitions. Maybe there isn't the completion. So the message today is, in the areas of your life specifically where you are in transition, maybe you're looking for a job, or you're starting a business, or there's a relationship that you are in, whether it's professional or personal, whether it is outside or something intimate. There is an area of your life where you have been experiencing transition, and it's in that area that today we're called to surrender and know that we can't keep doing what we've been doing and expect different results or expect a different experience. So to experience being blessed today, to have that awareness that life is on your side and life is working things out for you. In those areas specifically where you've been insisting that the cat bark, or there's areas of transition, today I am so grateful in knowing that I can't continue to do what I've been doing and get different results. And so what I'm doing today is I'm surrendering to the knowing that life has got my back. Life has got your back. And today that it is lighting up the way on how we're blessed and how it is bringing together everything for our good. So I'm holding that space for you today. I'm just knowing the highest and best for you, and look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video. Peace and love. Namaste.